Provence earlier on as well, but if you'd like to try something a little bit different as well, we're going to go back to Provence and from a small appellation called Le Beau de Provence, and we're going to take you to a wine called Domaine de Trevillon. So this is a wine that's caused a little bit of stir over some time because it is made from majority Cabernet Sauvignon rather than the restrictions that in Le Beau de Provence or Provence that want you to use Syrah, Grenache, Mourvèdre. So this wine is not labeled under the appellation of Provence. So amazing wine, 2007 vintage, little bit of age, but still holds some fresh fruit. We've got the green bell pepper and all the herbaceousness that comes with Cabernet Sauvignon, with a touch of Syrah with a little bit of spiciness to the wine. So this would be with the Karula. And with the dessert, we have wonton cups of blue cheese with ruby grapefruit, aubergine confit, and blue cheese sorbet. So again, I think I would like to possibly take you out of your comfort zone to experience something new. We're going to go to the Jura, so on the eastern side of France, and we're going to go to Chateau Chalon, which is an appellation rather than a producer, as a lot of people confuse with. 2007 vintage Domaine de Macla makes a lovely Chateau Chalon, which was very highly rated in the media. A lot of the wine critics scored this wine very high, and although many people don't listen to these wine critics, I think they've got it spot on this time. This wine is made in very oxidative style, so we have a lot of nutty aldehyde characters to the wine with a lot of body. With the assiette of stone fruit, I'm going to take you to the Loire Valley, and I'm going to spare you no expense on your dessert wine, and I'm going to take you to one of the most famous vintages in Vouvray, Mouillou vintage of Gaston, 1947 vintage. It's just we have the revolutionary Coravin system, which we serve small measures of this wine, so just a glass for all of you to experience this amazing, truly amazing wine. Thank you. There's a slight smoky character to the wine, and there's indications of oak in the nose, possibly use of new French oak with aromas of cedar wood, lead pencil shaving, dried tobacco leaf. With some green bell pepper, some pyrazine characters in this wine, which are varietal specific. I have a little bit of black pepper spice, which is just there as a hint. We've got some dry potpourri floral character and a wet clay, wet soil earthiness to the wine, and the complexity of the medium. On the palate, the wine is dry, has a medium plus body. The wine has moderate plus alcohol with moderate acidity, medium tannin, ripe and juicy, and possibly softened wine. So the aromas follow through on the palate of these ripe black fruits, so blackcurrant, cassis, black cherry, some blueberry. There is hints of some cranberry on the palate as well, which is red fruit, which I didn't pick up on the nose. A little bit more herbaceousness on the palate, so I'm picking up the capsicum, the green pepper. I've got some thyme, some oregano, vanilla caramel, cassis, cedar wood, and dried tobacco leaf. There's a dried potpourri as well. A little bit of leather on the palate as well, and I have a wine which shows medium plus complexity, well-balanced wine with a medium plus finish. And I think the earthy components to this wine with the moderate alcohol, the fruits are ripe, although I think the earthiness to the wine takes me to the old world from possibly a riper vintage. I'm going to go to a moderate climate. I think this wine is 5 to 10 years in age. Possible grape varieties include Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and Merlot, or possibly a blend of the three from Bordeaux. So my final conclusion, I think this wine is from France, from Bordeaux. From the left bank, I think it's Cabernet-dominated wine from the 2009 vintage, quality vintage, but warm vintage from the left bank, and this is from the Saint Julien appellation. This wine I'll serve with a lovely herb-crusted lamb, served medium rare on some Mediterranean vegetables with a lamb jus. This could go cheeses, so looking at some cheddar or comté if you're going to drink this with cheeses, but generally I'd stick to some protein just to soften the tannin in the wine. I think this wine should be served at 16 to 18 degrees, decanted before time, has an aging potential of 5 to 10 years, and would be served in a large Bordeaux glass.